Welcome to the Eiteljorg Museum. I'm Miss Gayle, and this is my friend Corky. Corky's a coyote, and sometimes he's kind of shy, so he doesn't talk directly to you, but I know what he's saying because he kind of whispers in my ear. But we're happy to have you on this virtual tour of the Eiteljorg Museum. Have you ever been to a museum before? Well, you're in for a treat, and it's going to be a fun adventure. Behind me, you see the building where all the things that we're going to visit, at least some of the things, are placed. It's a beautiful building. Have you noticed it's made out of stone? Can you see the shapes of the stone? Oh, Corky, what? He says they're circles. I don't know about that. Squares? I don't know about that either. Wait till we get a little closer and see what you think. What shape is this beautiful building? And notice the colors too. Oranges and yellows and what have you. I bet you could draw a fun picture of this, because I suspect that we have some real artists in the crowd who could do paintings and who may even be interested in doing a sculpture. Look at the figure, the sculpture up in front. That's a Native American holding a feather, and he's greeting you. He's saying, "Welcome to the museum." Can you picture yourself standing up beside that sculpture? And if you were to stand up beside him, about where would your head reach? Let's go a little closer and see. Look at that, Corky. You see? Oh my goodness. That's a huge sculpture. That's a mighty big welcome. Welcome to the Eiteljorg Museum. And now we're going on an adventure inside of the museum. Are you ready? I know you are. I'm asking the boys and girls. Yeah, he says, "Welcome, boys and girls." Let's go inside and see what that's all about. We just came up from all those stairs. I'm winded. I'm tired. You're not tired. Well, I guess you're not tired. I did all the heavy lifting on this. We're about to go into the Woodland area. This is a very, very special area. And as we enter the Woodlands, there's a big sign over that area. Look at all the letters in that long, long word. I wonder what that means. Oh, it says the People's Place. Do you see that, Corky? Mito Seni Angi. Can you say that? Well, that's okay. But that's Miami. That's a Miami word for where we're about to go, into the Woodlands. You know, when you think about the Woodlands, what do you think about? What's in the woods? Are there animals? Are there plants? Are there birds? Because Native Americans, long time ago, that's where many of them lived, especially those who were from Indiana, our state. And many years ago, they certainly didn't have all the things that we have now, like grocery stores and supermarkets, dishwashers, microwaves. So It had to be pretty doggone hard, don't you think? How would you live? What would you live on? Do you have any idea? What? Oh, yeah, there were probably deer. Yeah, yeah. Rabbits, you're right. Maybe some fish. Yeah, yeah. And I heard that they even had corn. Oh, I love corn. Do you love it? As long as it has lots of butter. Yeah, me too, me too. Have you ever had cornbread? Oh, it's so yummy, 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 yummy. But back long time ago when Native Americans lived in the woodlands, they didn't have everything that we have. So when they grew their corn, they had to make use of a mortar and a pestle. That's what we see in this case right here. They would use the teeth from the jaw of the deer to scrape the corn cobs and then put it in this long wooden container, because after all, remember where we are? We're in the woodlands. And then they would use that pestle to mash the corn up, and they could make things kind of like pancakes, corn cakes out of it. And I bet that was yummy, really yummy to have. So we're finding out that they use a lot of things that are made out of wood. If you had a little baby brother or sister, they wouldn't be, you know, in a baby bed, kind of like the baby beds your little brother and sisters have. And they wouldn't have kind of that baby pack that sometimes we put babies on our backs or on our fronts and carry them around. They had, look over there, Corky, a cradle board. It would be made out of wood, and furs and something soft would be put in so the baby would be comfortable, and a kind of blanket or covering over top of them. And then you know what they could do? Well, they could carry that on their backs, or when horses were available, they could put them on the side of the horse. Or when they were out picking berries, they could lay that cradle board up on a tree. Have you ever heard the song, "Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop"? Well, baby could be in a cradle board on a treetop. Really? Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what else could be made of wood. Because we are, after all, in the woodlands. Around this corner. Oh, there's a wonderful picture of a real baby in a cradle board. And he looks really happy and satisfied. Looks pretty comfortable. You'd like to try a cradle board? I don't think so. I don't think so, Corky. But that's a good picture. And it's also a picture that lets us know that Native Americans are still very much with us. It isn't just long time ago. They're with us now. And that's a Miami Native American lady named Katrina Mitten. Yeah. Let's see what else. This is something else that we would find that they could use from wood. They could use the wood to make baskets. Isn't that a beautiful basket? I wonder how they do that. I think there's some pictures around the corner that gives us an idea of how they can use wood to make baskets. Oh, wow. Can you see how he's found a perfect tree. It's probably a black ash tree. And then you see how he has to chop it down to make fine, thin, little sticks of wood that would be used to make a basket. And here you see a basket in progress. Wow, that takes a lot of work, doesn't it, Corky? Whoa, whoa, but look how beautiful it is. Weaving it in and out and in and out and in and out. Wow. And a basket could be used for what kinds of things? Oh, yeah, yeah. Storing food? Yeah, yeah. A baby? Well, maybe a baby could even be in the basket. Maybe, just maybe. Here's another big basket that we can see up close. Isn't that? Oh, you could keep a lot of things in there. Wow. And you can see how it's woven in and out and in and out and in and out. That's fabulous. There were a lot of things that Native people would trade with the Europeans who were moving into the area. And one of the big things was they would capture beaver and use beaver fur for hats. I don't know how many of you have ever seen a picture of President Abraham Lincoln with that tall hat. Corky, where'd he go? Corky, Corky, where are... Corky, I can't believe it. Why were you doing that? I was looking all over for you, and I was so worried. And there you were, under this Abraham Lincoln style hat. Oh, Corky, you're just trouble sometimes, you know that? But these hats were very popular back in Europe. So that's why the skins were so much in demand from that beaver. Corky was hiding under it. I don't know. But while we're looking at beautiful skins, do you have any idea what animals some of these others may have come from? Well, way back in the days, there were a lot of buffalo. Can you believe that? In this area, and in an area that we call the plains. And this is a real buffalo fur. Oh, you don't have to be afraid. It's just a fur. It's just a fur. That's scary. And you know what else would be around in the woodlands, maybe? Bear. And this is a bear fur. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine how that must feel? Oh, yeah, kind of wiry. Oh my goodness. There are just so many things that we could talk about. But I don't know that we have time to see and talk about all of it. But there's a really, really special thing that's around the corner that I want you to see. Do you know what it is? You think you know. You don't know everything, Corky. You just think you know. It's a wigwam. Corky, Corky? Corky? Where did he go again? Corky, I want you to see this wigwam. Where are you? Corky. Did you all know where he was? Corky. Corky. How did you get in there? You're not supposed to be in there. I wanted to bring all the boys and girls around and have it be a big surprise. And there you are. Did you already go in it? Let's see what you saw. Oh, isn't this something? You could get your family in here. And again, it's all made out of trees. My goodness. This could really be comfortable. And I'm sure they come in maybe different sizes. Oh, look, isn't that beautiful? Look, and it's held up by these long poles and then put together. Because, you know, they wouldn't be in apartments and houses like we have now. So they had to make themselves whatever they wanted to live in. Oh, boy. It makes you really appreciate what all we have now in terms of the modern things. Well, we've had a little taste of what the museum is like, and certainly in the Woodlands. You know what? I just wish all the boys and girls could have been with us, Corky, don't you? Well, maybe sometime in the very near future they can be, because I want them to come and see all the things that we have. But it's been a fun adventure. We hope to see you soon. Bye. Oh, you're talking now? Well, you're still shy. Corky says goodbye too. Come see us at the Eiteljorg Museum. We hope it'll be real soon. We have some more adventures for you here. Even a stagecoach. Just wait till you see that. Bye now.